Welcome to Steer the Line. I'm your host, Loud Esmond, and I've got some betting strategy for you when, we're not quite into the season yet. It's the preseason, not even. We're not even be able to bet on preseason games yet, but you're just dying to bet on some NFL stuff. Well, I got some things for you. Right now, what we're going to do on this show today is we're going to look at futures bets. Futures bets allow you to bet on just that, the future of a team. So, who's going to win the Super Bowl? Who's going to win the AFC? Who's going to win the West, the North, whatever? All of these futures bets are available to you. And I'm also going to give you a dark horse that I really like as MVP that would pay a considerable amount of money. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to start with $300 to spread around what I refer to as the chalk teams, the top teams. Now, chalk, if you're not familiar with sports betting, it's a term that goes back to horse racing. And when you refer to a horse being in the chalk, it means that they are highly likely to win. Probably goes back to when they were using chalk to write the odds up on the board. But in any case, it's a term that means in betting a team, a horse, a something that is likely to win. We're going to take $300 and we're going to spread it around the chalk and one dark horse team, which I really don't think is a dark horse. And the worst you're going to be able to do is win $90. The best you could do is win around $500. I love no-lose bets. Look, if the Jacksonville Jaguars or the Carolina Panthers or somebody wins the Super Bowl, okay, you get flushed. But I don't think there's a team outside of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that's going to win the Super Bowl. So here we go. You take $300, you start with the Buffalo Bills, you put down $75. That bet would pay you back $562.50 as they are plus $650. Think about that. The number one team most likely to win the Super Bowl is plus $650. The next is the Buccaneers at plus $850. Put down $55, you get back $510. Then we come to the Chiefs. They're plus $950. Put down $45, you get paid $472.50 at the end of the season. The Chargers at plus $1,000. $40 pays $440. The Packers at plus $1,200. $35 pays $390. The Rams at $1,200. $30 pays $390. And then I'm skipping over two teams and going to my dark horse, the Bengals at plus $2,000, $25 pays $525. At worst, you make $90. At best, you make $500 if you hit one of a certain number of teams, including the Bills and the Buccaneers. Now, I put double the amount of money down on the Rams as I'm suggesting here. I put $60 down on the Rams. I think they've got a very good chance, and $60 bet on the Rams is going to pay me back $840. The teams that I really don't think, even though they're in the chalk, have a chance to win, but I'm betting on them anyway because they're in the chalk. The Chiefs, the loss of Tyreek Hill, I think, is huge. He stretched the field. He was the bailout guy. He was the run after catch guy. Yeah, Travis Kelce's great, but Juju Smith-Schuster and whoever else they have at receiver, they are not the cheetah. And I think that team is going to struggle to find their way, especially without him early in the season. Aaron Rodgers, just a choker in the big games. I just don't trust him. And when they lost Devontae Adams, they lost 34% of their offense. The Chargers are so exciting. Justin Herbert is so great. And, look, they got Khalil Mack to go with Bosa. And yeah, their coaching stinks. So until their coaching shows me that they can make good decisions in really important moments, which they haven't, then you're going to have to prove it to me. I also skipped over the Bengals and the Ravens. I skipped over to get to the Bengals, the Ravens and the 49ers. 49ers, I don't know what they have at quarterback in Trey Lance. I don't know whether Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be there or not. Highly unlikely. And also, if Deebo Samuel stays, it's going to be because he got an assurance that they're not going to ask him to run the ball as much. That's what really made that offense terrifying. And without him doing that, I just don't think they're the same offense. Lamar Jackson, God love him, I don't think he's a Super Bowl winning quarterback. Super Bowl winning quarterbacks can throw the ball outside the numbers. They can throw a deep ball. That's not him. He can throw the ball to the middle of the field, short, medium, and sometimes long. But there's a reason why star receivers don't want to go to the Ravens and play there, because he can't throw the ball. Now, if I had to boil this down to just a handful of teams, let's say 3, I'm going Bengals, Rams, and Bills. I think the Bengals, man, they fixed their one glaring problem, which was the offensive line. The Rams, they won last time, and they lost a little bit, but they also got a little bit. So I think they're going to be just as good, if not better. The Bills, obviously, they're the chalk. My top bet would be the Bills. But if you spread the money out the way that I said, there's very little chance you get hurt. You make a little money, or you could make a lot of money, and depending on who it is that comes in. And who doesn't want a nice little payout at the end of the Super Bowl to take everybody out for a nice steak dinner? At least you're going to be getting $400 or $500 back in cash. And hey, that's a happy day when you can go catch a ticket right after the Super Bowl. Love it. I'm Loud Esmond, and I am here for Steer the